Hi, I'm Corey Brandon.
Ken Blasser.
And this is the first episode of PSN, Pembroke Sports Network. First up, we have field hockey. The field hockey team is off to a super start with 2 wins last week. The girls opened the season beating Stoughton 4-1. Maddie Reardon, Nicole Halloran, Sydney Bianchi, and Emily Skolich all scored for the Titans. The Lady Titans closed out the week with a 7-3 victory over Brockton. Maddie Reardon led the team with 4 goals. This week, the girls played Norwell Monday, 3:30 at PHS. And other field hockey news, when field hockey plays, Varsity plays first and JV follows them. There's no exact start time for the JV game.
On to our next sport, boys soccer. The boys won their season opener with a 2-1 win over the Panthers of Whitman-Hanson. Andrew Gray and Jacob Higgins both scored for the Titans. The boys have 2 games this week. Wednesday they travel to Duxbury to take on the Dragons at 3:45. Then host Whitman-Hanson Friday at 3:30.
Now we have cross country. Boys cross country started their season with a huge win over Hingham, 18-45. John Valeri and Christian Stafford tied for first for the Titans. Girls cross country lost to Hingham 15-50. Coach Z was very happy with both teams, especially the girls, who are very young on the team this year. He is looking forward to a great season. Tuesday, cross country hosts Middleborough at 3:30.
On to our last topic, football. Football opens their season Thursday at home in a non-league contest with Stoughton. This game was originally scheduled for 7 p.m., but has been moved to 4 o'clock due to the Triple E restrictions.
Abby Burgess here.
And I'm Zach Schaefer.
And more sports news. The golf team dropped their opening golf match 254 to 284 last week to Nauset. Pembroke number 1, Austin Mallett, was the medalist for the Titans, carding a 41. The Titans have 3 matches this week. Tuesday at Duxbury at 4 o'clock, Wednesday at Whitman-Hanson at 4 o'clock, and Thursday at Middleborough at 3:30. In other golf news, no spectators are allowed on the course. Fans are allowed to wait at the final hole to see the team finish.
In volleyball news, volleyball opens their 2013 season this week with 3 matches. The girls travel to Plymouth South Monday at 3:30 for a non-league match against the Panthers. Wednesday, the Lady Titans travel to Hanover at 3:30, and Friday, they host Fontbonne at 4 o'clock. In other volleyball news, JV and freshmen play first followed by varsity. There's no exact start time for a varsity match. It is usually an hour after the start of the JV game.
The girls' soccer lost 2 games last week, 3-2 against Whitman-Hanson and Brockton 5-1. The girls got goals from Alex Schaefer, Tess Nagel, and Kate Freitas. The Lady Titans play a tough non-league schedule to start the season before opening up league play. The girls have 3 games this week. Tuesday they travel to Brockton for a 4 o'clock game with the Boxers. Wednesday the Titans host Duxbury at 4, and at the end of the week, Friday, they play Whitman-Hanson at 4.
In other Titan news, for Twitter users, you can follow Athletic Director Mr. Batista at PEM Athletics. He updates changes and scores daily. The homecoming football game has been moved to September 28th at 1 p.m. against Scituate. There are no night games at PHS until further notice due to Triple E. Once the ban has been lifted, night games will resume. All schedules are located and updated on the PHS website. Please click on Athletics to check daily games and times. They can change daily. When field hockey and soccer both play at home, field hockey plays on the turf and soccer at Hotmuck.
Hello, and we are back in the AD corner with Athletic Director Mr. Batista. So, Mr. Batista, could you tell us a little bit more about our new Pembroke Sports Network?
Sure. It's something that we've talked about over the last 6 months, and it's taken a little bit of planning, but something that I think is really exciting for the school, exciting for the kids. And hopefully when people are seeing this, we want to get more kids involved. If you have any aspiration for a career in TV or film or anything like that, be a great thing for anybody that wants to join. So just come down and see me down in the AD office, and we'll talk about it.
Great. So what are your expectations for the show?
I think the expectations has a lot to do with the kids who are running the show. I'll help work with you and work with everybody, but we can do whatever we really want. We can bring the cameras out to the field, we can do interviews after the game, we can bring them to the hockey rink, we can do a lot of different fun things. So the more and more it grows, the better we'll get.
So who can be involved in this?
Anybody that wants to. Again, people seeing this right now and you're seeing it at home, just come down and see me or see any of the hosts, and we'll get anybody we can involved.
Great. Is there anything new going on with athletics?
Probably the biggest thing right now is we're on Twitter. And you can follow me at PEM Athletics. And I know a lot of people are scared about Twitter and they see it and they don't really know what it is, but it's really just a way of messages. Everybody has an email. You can just log on to Twitter, start up a Twitter account, and you can follow me. I'm on the field, and you can get live updates as the game if you can't make it. So I think that's probably the new thing right now for everybody.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Here I am with quarterback and captain of the Pembroke football team, Corey Brandon. How are you, Corey?
Good, how are you?
Okay, so how has the team looked so far heading into the season?
We look good. We have had a good preseason. We just did well against Hull, and I'm really looking forward to getting things going here.
That's good. So who do you open up with this week, and how do you expect them to come out?
We're playing Stoughton this week, and I think they're going to be a good team. They have a lot of good guys coming back, but so do we. And I think that if we prepare and listen to our coaches, that we'll do all right and hold our own.
Sounds good. So are you excited for the upcoming season?
I can't wait. I love football season, best time of the year. So, getting ready.
And are you expecting to have home field advantage this week?
Absolutely. I think so. We have a great crowd here. I hope we can get a bunch of people down there at 4 o'clock. And having 5 home games this year really should help us out.
Hi, I'm here in Coach's Corner. I'm Zach Schaefer, and I'm here with head coach Bob Bancroft of the football team. And Coach, how's the team look so far heading into the opening game?
Well, we're a lot better last week in our scrimmage with Hull than we were our first Plymouth South. We looked like it was our first scrimmage against Plymouth South, and actually we had some veterans that didn't really play as well as we hoped they would from the experience from last year. But the big thing is we spent a week trying to improve. We did, and when we went against Hull, and I think I know the players would say if Hull and Plymouth South played each other, it was pretty clear Plymouth South was going to win the game. But still, that's who we played, that's who we went against, and we showed some confidence and just moved the ball a lot better than we certainly did against Plymouth South. So,
who are the captains this year?
Corey Brandon, quarterback from last year. Last year was the first year he started. He was behind Luke Nagel as a sophomore year. And Alden Graham played a lot as a sophomore, and then the last 2 years he's been a starter. So they've done a nice job in the off season and the weightlifting, getting kids at the weightlifting, and you can see the difference. We're not as strong overall as we were last year, but as far as the number, like the total amount of weight they can lift, but I think overall conditioning and stuff, it's been very good. So that's attributable to the captains because they kind of set an atmosphere for the kids that's if you're going to be ready, if you want to win, you got to do those kind of things. And so far, they've done a nice job. 2 good people.
Who are some of the key returners?
Well, as I said, Corey's returning at quarterback. We have Alden Graham. We have Kenny Blaser at tight end. Alex Frizzello played, had a lot of experience last year. Justin McKinney. I'm forgetting other people here. But we've had some experience. The running backs is where we haven't really had that much experience, and we had a good set of running backs as seniors. So people like Ryan Sheehan didn't get a lot of reps. Whereas I think if he had a chance last year, he would have been, But he's starting to come on. He's come on in that. And Kyle Horn, who played a lot as a sophomore, not as much a running back, but he played defensively. He's another one with some experience. So that's probably the place where the least experience. Receiver. We had we had some kids who played a lot, but like Matt Benting's has actually been ill the first part of the practice. So we haven't seen him, and he was a good one for us last year. We're hoping to get him back as soon as possible. So, Adam Litchfield also gets some playing time, but they were not the number ones last year. They got a lot of playing time, but they were still not the number ones, and it's a little different when all of a sudden you're the guy, there's nobody behind you. So we're hoping that they can perform to their ability. If they do, I think we'll be okay.
What do you see heading into the Stoughton game? What type of team are they?
Well, they were a strong team. Last year, they kind of felt that they were the best team that didn't make the playoffs. Because they beat us, we were in the playoffs, and then they lost, but they lost to Sharon, the team that we lost to in the playoffs. So they were kind of, they were kind of not complaining, but they felt it very disappointed in the season last year. So we've got a lot of their their backfield was kind of depleted. 2 of the kids were all scholastics, both played in the Shrine game. But looking at the scrimmage, and they look like they just replaced them. You know, they have some really talented offensive backs. So, you know, and we're kind of inexperienced on the perimeter, so it's going to be a test for us.
What will be a key for a PHS win on Thursday?
I think the biggest is the way we play the perimeter, which is like the outside. We had trouble when I first got here. We really had trouble doing that. Teams would get outside us, and then in the last few years, we really fixed that. Did a great job at it. And then, you know, with the people graduating, the inexperience, it's an area that I think that we have to play well, especially with a team that has such good team speed as Stoughton. We have to play that perimeter well, meaning the outside. If we don't, you know, they're just going to get some free yardage, which we can't let them do.
That wraps up our first episode of PSN. Be sure to follow at Pem Athletics for updates, scores, and also be sure to follow Titan TV on Twitter, as well as at Pembroke Titan TV. For more info and episodes, please visit www.pactv.org or on your local Comcast channel 14. See you next week. Good luck, teams. Signing off, Ken Bless.